Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Ashe County High School tonight as the Ashe County Huskies welcome the West Caldwell Warriors. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. Mark, I expect to see a pretty good game tonight.
Yep, of course, beautiful night here for football at Husky Stadium. And like you said, the Warriors are coming up from Lenore tonight to take on the Husky team, which the Warriors bring an 0-3 record in. But, they've played some pretty good competition. And I'm like you, I expect a pretty two evenly matched teams and expect to see a good football game tonight.
Yeah, and that gets us right into our black points to know. And as Mark talked about, West Caldwell does come in tonight winless, but they have played some pretty good teams. They've played the High Brighton team that Ashe faced last week.
Yeah, and that's actually of course, a state contender team and just an excellent football team.
Ashe County's looking to bounce back after that loss last week against High Brighton and expect the offensive line to have to play big tonight for the Huskies.
Well, yeah, you mentioned the line. Of course, they've always got to play well, but my thing is, I think as a whole, even, in the Watauga game and the High Brighton game, we had bright spots, but as a whole, the offense as a whole has to get more consistent and cut out on the interceptions and the turnovers and just play. They need to play put together one of their best games they have all year. Of course, we had the outburst against Avery, which was a good game, but we still had turnovers and too many penalties in that one.
And Mark, that gets us right into our third black points to know. The Huskies have to keep the mistakes down, and they have to stay out of that third and long, which it seems like they've got into all year long.
Yeah, and it's usually, after a mistake. We talked about it a lot last year, and of course this year it's sort of not been as bad, but it seems like we just always do something that, as I like to say, get us off track. We'll be moving the football, and then we'll get a 5-yard holding penalty or an incompletion or a sack or something like that. So I'm going to say again, we just need much more consistency from this Husky offense tonight. And that's one thing that we're used to seeing is more consistency. So they just really, they can play a lot better.
And for me, the things that just drove me crazy has been the pre and post whistle penalties, the extracurricular after the whistle, or the pre-snap penalties of motion or jumping off sides.
Yeah, again, like we say, they just got to cut down on some of the mistakes and not hurt themselves and just play better.
We get now into our Dr. Pepper players to watch, and for Ashe County, it's number 12, the quarterback, Luke Hudler. This is his senior year. He's the senior leader of this offense, and this is the last game before we go into conference play. We got a bye, of course, next week, but Luke needs to, I think, have a good game tonight.
Absolutely. I think he does, whether it's handing it off or running the offense or whatever, he has got, like you said, his senior year, and they have given him a little freedom of getting him out of a bad play into a better play, so he needs to do a better job of that. After watching the film against High Brighton a few times, he should have got him out of plays and really didn't. But yeah, he's got to play a whole lot better. He's been pretty inconsistent, and he's played well with the emergence of the running game's been pretty good. But of course, I hate to say it, but he still throws too many daggone interceptions for me.
Yeah, and I think tonight, I think it just kind of sets the tone for the conference play coming up in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, this is a big game for these guys. I think I said it in our first telecast and whatever. If we are looking at a 2-2 record going into conference play, I think we should feel pretty daggone good about ourselves. Of course, we got the win against Avery. We knew how tough Watauga and High Brighton were going to be. And this here is a winnable game tonight, but we're going to have to play some good football to beat this team because they're going to have some athletes and some speed, so we're going to have to play well.
And speaking of athletes, I feel like their player to watch for West Caldwell was their quarterback. He's probably their best skill position player that they have.
Yeah, it looks like they try to do a lot of things with him by watching him on film. They'll spread it some. One thing that's sort of confusing is they do a lot of different stuff offensively. And they really, to me, didn't seem like they had much of an identity offensively, if that makes sense, where, like, of course, if we're coming to town, everybody says we're going to throw the ball all over the place, but Watauga comes to town, they're going to run it. I really hadn't seen what they're trying to do, but, yeah, he's an athlete, so they're going to try to get him out on the edge, probably, and run some option with him.
And Mark, if this is the first time we've seen that this year, the Huskies got a new entrance tonight, got a siren going off. We're running out of a cage, got some smoke going. Seems to be getting everybody pumped up. Little Inner Sandman. Of course, me being a Hokie fan, I always love to hear Inner Sandman.
Yeah, them Hokies look good Monday night. But, it's sort of interesting here. Whatever it takes.
it works. I'm with it.
As long as they can get the door open, I guess.
See this home crowd. Good crowd here tonight at Husky Stadium here in Ashe County.
And I think we missed the coin toss again talking here, but we'll figure it out in a minute, I guess. But, yeah, this is sort of interesting here. Looks like West Caldwell don't want to come till we come, so.
Not really running out, kind of got a march to them. So as we get ready to get things kicked off as West Caldwell, the Warriors, get ready to run out. Good crowd here tonight in Ashe County. West Caldwell, of course, coming up from the north. Not a great travel for them, so not many of them made it up tonight.
No, we got a great crowd here tonight. Of course, you know, this is just the second home game of the year for the Huskies, so we've been on the road the last 2 weeks. Played real well in the opener at home, so maybe, you know, that'll help also.
As we'll see who gets ready to kick off here for tonight's game.
It looks like I think the Huskies are going to kick off.
It was Ashe 1 and
Ashe will receive the football. See this Husky offense get ready to go. Mark, I'd like to see something good on this first opening drive.
I mean, I say it every game. You know, of course, they're offensive-minded, although this defense has played really well. I know that sounds crazy with the points they've given up, but they've played 2 real good teams. They have played well, but, you know, I mean, it's just a repeat of what I say every week. Yeah, you want to come out here and get the football, you want to drive it down their throat, and you want to score. I mean, you want to get off to a good start.
Yeah, in this area, you're not going to find 2 better football teams than High Brighton and Watauga.
No, you're sure not. They're just both excellent football teams. Of course, you know, High Brighton, the defending state champs, is, of course, everybody knows that. But let's just move on from that one and get to West Caldwell.
So West Caldwell will get ready to kick it off. Doing the kicking duties tonight for the Warriors is Freddie Gordola. I don't know that I pronounced that right, but I gave it my best shot there.
It was pretty close. I'm gonna say you was dead on it, Mr. Farmer.
Back deep for the Huskies is Poe.
And you know, Poe did about return one against High Brighton here, so he's, you know, another one of those sophomores back there. He's very electrifying. So we'll see if maybe he can get on the board here with a special teams play.
And it's kind of a squib kick taken at the 30 up to the 40. This looks like Christopherson for the Huskies. Actually, check that. That was number 9, Reyna, for the Huskies. So Huskies will take her 1st and 10 here. Ball on a 39-yard line.
Coming out with just, of course, the 3 wide receivers and the 2 back set to start the game. May try to establish the run here, which I'm sure they will, like they did against Avery.
2 receivers to the top. Poe to the boundary side, and they fake the handoff to Peterson and look to throw the out to Poe, and it's complete across the 50 for a Husky 1st down.
So that's a pretty good way to start. Sort of, I guess they're trying to maybe get Hudler in a rhythm here. Just give him a little rhythm throw, just a nice little out route, and picked up about 11 yards.
Huskies stay in the same formation. They do hand it off to Peterson this time. He's got 5, 6, 7 still on his feet. He's across. Probably got enough for another Huskies 1st down. Good hard running by Peterson. And that's we talked about it last week. You know, he'd been kind of getting to where he danced in the backfield, but he hit that hole pretty hard.
Well, you know, I'm sure that's something the coaching staff's worked on and watched film with the young man. Like I said earlier, he's going to be fine. He's just a sophomore. So give that line some credit right there. That time they got off the ball good, and another, 2 plays, 2 10-yard gains. We'll take it.
1st and 10 from the 39. Huskies looking to drive. Peterson once again got a huge hole, and they may not catch him. 10, 5, touchdown Huskies. And a great opening drive here for Ashe County as they get on the board with only 11:28. Timothy Peterson on the big run for the Huskies. will turn around to do the kicking duties. And the kick is up, and it is good. So we'll take another look at that Timothy Peterson run on our K&K Stitching Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary here. Didn't take the Huskies long. Took them 10 plays. They went 60 yards, and it ended in a 39-yard touchdown run by Timothy Peterson, and Peterson also added the extra point. So your score with 11:28 remaining in the first quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 7, West Caldwell Warriors 0.
So 32 seconds into this game, Mark, and the Huskies are already on the board. We asked for a good opening drive, and they delivered.
Yeah, they did. Of course, we got it. They kicked it short to, I'm going to assume, keep it away from Mr. Poe. And Raina done a very good job picking the ball up and getting us starting us a good field position. We come out, open up the first pass, and then the offensive line on the next two plays just pretty much blowed them off the ball. So just a great start.
Peterson to kick off for the Huskies. And it's a good kick. It takes a bounce and going to be picked up at about the 16 and cross the 20. He's trying to get to the outside. He's up to the 30 and then pushed out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. Pretty good kick, pretty decent coverage, but we might let him get outside right there. And like I talked about earlier, this team's going to be athletic and have some speed, so we got to keep them in the box and tackle well.
So West Caldwell will take over from the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Huskies lead 7-0 here with just 11:22 to go still in this first quarter, early here from Ashe County High School. And he takes the snap, hands it off, and he's going to pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, not a bad opening run there by them. Looked like the Huskies were in the backfield a little bit, but opened up a little crease there. We just missed a tackle or two, but also a pretty good job. So going to bring up, 2nd and 6 here. So not a bad job by the Husky defense there.
It will be 2nd and 6 from the 37 for the Warriors. Warriors driving right to left. Turn around and hand it off up the middle, and that defensive line is right there.
Much better job that time. Looked like he had the cut back there, but he chose to, stick where the hole was, and the front 4 there just pretty much shut it down right there, and a great job. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. So big 3rd down play here. This was always Achilles' heel a little bit for this team, giving up the last year more than this year, but giving up the plays on 3rd down. So let's see if they can force a punt here and get this offense back on the field.
Will be 3rd and 6. And they look to throw on 3rd down, and it's picked off by the Huskies. It's Drake Elliott. He's up across the 30, all the way almost to the 26. A late flag comes in from the back judge. I'm afraid that could be one of those blocking the backs on the return.
Yeah, it may be. They got the new rule, too, where you pretty much can't block anybody behind the play. So let's see what the signal is here. But just a big play right there, tip ball. Drake Elliott right where he needs to be, gets a tip and also gets a good return. Bad thing there is just flag here is going to bring the return back.
Huskies will take over right at midfield. 10:01 to go here in the first. Huskies lead 7-0 after the interception by number 21, Drake Elliott. Huskies got it done on the ground on the first drive. See what they go to this time. They got 2 receivers to the top to the
blitz.
And Huller looks to throw, and he throws across the middle, and he got the cold iron all the way up to the 20-yard line. Good job of that offensive line and those backs picking up the blitz.
Yeah, they did send one, and we done a great job picking it up, and the line just give him enough time. That's a pretty long route, good throw, just a good play all the way around by the offensive line and everybody for a nice 22-yard pickup there.
Huskies will take over the 19. They're going to get to the line quick here. Hudler in the gun, turns around, hands it off to Peterson. He spins, he's still on his feet, and he's driving all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, picks up, 6 or so there. So just mixing it up really well right now. It seems like, early in the game, of course, this is just a second drive, that everything right now is working well for this Husky offense, which is good to see.
Peterson lost his shoe on that play, so LaCroix is going to come in for the Huskies. Hudler with LaCroix to his right, turns around and hands off to LaCroix, but the defensive line of the Warriors was in the backfield on that one.
Yeah, that time looked like they blitzed the run a little bit, and they just sort of whipped us for the first time tonight up front. So going to bring up a big third down and 7 or so. I think you're 2 down territory, although you do have a good kicker if you get some yards here, but it'd be interesting to see. Let's just get the first down.
He's going to have to get his shoe back on. And Hudler looks to throw on third down. And he throws across the middle of a cold iron for another Husky touchdown. Huskies now lead 13-0 with 8:37 to go here in the first quarter.
Just a great play right there. Again, we got to give that offensive line credit. Plenty of time for them to stand back here and look. And when they go man with us and they don't have that safety back here, I think we'll throw them post routes and everything all day. And if we have that much time, just hooked up with cold iron again right there for a very nice play.
And the PAT is good. We'll take another look at that Luke Hudler touchdown throw to Corbin Cold Iron on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Yeah, now here your Ashe County Ford Drive summary on the second drive of the night by the Huskies was took them a little longer. Took them 4 plays from the 50-yard line this time. They ended it with a completed pass from Luke Hudler to Corbin Cold Iron for a nice 15-yard touchdown pass there, and Timothy Peterson added the extra point. So with 8:37 left in the first quarter, that brings your score Ashe County 14, West Caldwell 0.
Huskies will kick off once again. Leading 14-0 with 8:37 to go here in the first quarter. Great first quarter so far for the Huskies. And we got a flag. Looks like it might be offsides on the Husky.
Offside will be called against the Huskies. They'll have it back 5 yards, and they'll kick it off again.
Looks like he kicked the tee, the ball, everything on that
He
one.
sort of got under that one a little bit, and we just sort of jumped the gun there. So did back us up 5. Official needs to get his flag up, but he'll get there. And we're just going to re-kick here.
So it should be good starting field position for the Warriors.
Peterson needs to really get into one here. He can back them guys up if he'll really get into it. Got a strong leg.
And they kick it toward the sideline, kind of that dead zone. It takes a bounce, and then it's picked up at the 40, and he's got a hole. He almost broke that one. They're going to get great field position just shy of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and I mean, that looks like that's by design, trying to kick it over here in the what they like to call the coffin corner, and we just sort of ran by it a little bit there. Now, it looked there for a minute, we had to worry. It looked like he might sneak through a little hole right there, but we closed it up. But they're going to start in great field position, like you said.
Spot the ball on the just shy of the 49-yard line.
See if this Husky defense can come out here and shut them down again.
Warriors come out in a pistol look, turn around and hand it off to number 28. He's trying to get to the corner. The Huskies stretching it out. He might have got 3 on the play.
Yeah, nice job right there. Looked like old Washington Redskins, and I do know, you might not admit it, but I do know you are a Washington fan. Looked like the old Washington stretch play there, and we've done a real good job of stringing that out and keeping it to a 2-yard gain because, like I said, they're going to try to get to the edge on us. They feel like they got a speed advantage.
That was number 28, Nate Brown on the carry. And Mark, I will always admit that I'm a Redskins fan. Second and 7 for the Warriors. Staying in that pistol look, Brown in the backfield. And it's a bad snap taken by the quarterback, and then several Huskies there, and they're going to tackle him back, and maybe a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, it looked like to me it was a pretty good snap. It looked like the quarterback maybe got a little anxious, took his eyes off the ball, but anyway, ended up in hitting the ground and fumbling around. So we're back. Of course, they lost 4 or 5 on that one, so we're back at 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for the Warriors. And Mark, one thing the Huskies really don't do much, they don't do a whole lot of blitzing.
No, they haven't so far. They blitzed a little, I think, against Watauga some against that run, but whatever. But no, we don't blitz a whole lot. Hampton likes to play zone and likes to play coverage and try to keep everything in front of you and just play good, solid, fundamental defense and make tackles. That's the key. You got to tackle.
And 3rd and 10, they look to throw, and it is underthrown. Great coverage on that sideline by Branson Shepard.
Yeah, if Branson was stride for stride with him there, so if he would have threw it in the field like he should have, that might have been tough completion right there. It was just, again, great job by the defense. Going to force a punt here on their second possession.
Yeah, the Huskies are going to get their 3rd possession here early in the 3rd quarter. Still 6:45 to go here in this 1st quarter. Austin Poe back deep for the Huskies. And it's a high punt.
Good punt.
And it takes a bounce. And Poe picks it up. And he's trying to get to the edge. He's right up the middle. It looks like a block in the back.
Of course, Poe's, he is that type of player. He always wants to make a play and stuff, but of course, as a coach, you're sitting over there thinking, do not pick that ball up. He picked it up, got a good game, but the bad thing is I think we're going to have a couple of blocking the backs here, so it's going to come back. So Huskies are definitely going to start with their worst field position of the night. But again, that's a great play by Poe. If we don't have the block either behind, no, it looks like he's signaling blocking the back, so we're going to start somewhere around the 10-yard line here. So now we just need a good, drive. It's been easy for us so far. I hate to say that, but we need to keep playing here and not get complacent and just keep playing our brand of football.
Huskies will start, it looks like, around the 12-yard line. 3 receivers to this side. Poe, the lone receiver, to the field. Cold Iron, Shepard, and Reyna, the 3 receivers to this side. Peterson in the backfield with Hudler. And they hand it off to Peterson up the middle. He's got a huge hole. And he's all the way up to the 50. He's still on his feet. Great run by Timothy Peterson. Great job, that offensive line. That was a huge hole.
Just a monster hole, and that's the way to get yourself out of the hole a little bit. Back down there on the 12-yard line, like you said, Peterson just man-child right now. But give that credit to the guys up front. Done a great job.
1st and 10 for the Huskies on the Warrior 48-yard line. Hudler looks to throw on 1st down. Throws it across the middle. He's got Austin Poe, and he's going to go in for another Husky touchdown. Great pass from Hudler. He led Poe perfectly. Good job, Poe, bringing it in for the Husky touchdown.
Yeah, just a great play again. And we're going to get these guys' names here in a minute. I know their names, but I don't want to mess it up. Offensive line, plenty of time. We're doing what we want right now. And like you said, just plenty of time. Poe runs a good route. Hudler throws it where he does not have to stop or anything and keep running, and another Husky touchdown.
Peterson on for the PAT with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Huskies already lead 21-0, and we'll take another look at that Hudler to Poe touchdown pass on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, that's, this is going to be a short drive summary here. Your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It just took the Huskies 2 plays to go 90 yards. Ended in about a 51-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe, and Peterson added the point after. That is your Ashe County Ford drive summary.
40-some-yard run.
It was a run?
Yeah.
By who was it?
Peterson.
Yeah.
Timothy Peterson. Man, you're good. But I can get
Huskies look to kick it off. Peterson to kick off once again from the 40-yard line. Warriors back deep to receive. Kicked it deep, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, a great kick by Peterson there. So let's see if this Husky defense can keep pushing the shutout here. Just exactly what we wanted. We're off to a great start, but I'm going to say this, just keep playing. You always just got to keep playing.
Huskies do lead 21-0 here with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Warriors take over 1st and 10 from the 20. As a bad snap once again, and it's going to roll down to about the 5-yard line. Things just keep kind of snowballing for the Warriors.
Yeah, once again on the snap, and I don't know if the center's snapping it too hard, but them things look like from here, I mean, we're a long way away. Look like they're hitting him about chest high right where you want it, and they're just not getting the snap clean right here. So big loss here. So 2nd down, and you talk about the Huskies not blitzing a whole lot. This is definitely, a blitzing situation here. Just 10 years back and go if you want to do that.
We 2nd and 20 from the 7 for the Warriors. 5:24 to go in the first. Huskies lead 21-0. 2 receivers this side for the Warriors. And the turnaround handed off up the middle, and he didn't get much of anything at all. Maybe 1 yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, Zach Bear in there that time. Zach Bear's had a well of a year so far. Done a good job right there, just knifing in there and making the play.
Yeah, last week Zach was our Dr. Pepper player of the game. Played great on that defensive line. Be 3rd and long for the Warriors on their 9-yard line. They stay in the pistol look. Get the snap, turn around, hand it off right side, and the Huskies tackle him for no gain.
Just they're playing great. That was either, I believe that was Noah Vanoy there and Zach Berry in on the stop. So just doing a well of a job right there. Like I said, so far, just Husky offense and defense is just off to a tremendous start here in this football game.
Austin Poe is back. He's going to stand on about the 43, 44-yard line of the Warriors to return this punt. So the Huskies looking to get great field position. We've had a couple of flags on our last returns. And it's a short kick. And it's going to roll down.
He may pick it up.
Down to the 30-yard line. He scared me right there, Mark.
Yeah, he worries me to death doing that. But like I say, he's just a kid out there looking to make a play. He's always looking to make a play. He's a great young man, and he's a pretty daggone good football player too. But we're going to start in a great field position here again.
Yeah, he's going to give those coaches gray hairs. 21-0 lead. Still 3:45 to go here in the first. Huskies take over on the Warrior 31-yard line. Great starting field position. Hudler and Peterson in the backfield. One receiver to the boundary side. Now they motion, and they're in the counter off the jet sweep, and Peterson's going to get maybe 5 yards, and the ball comes loose. Huskies may have regained it.
Number 44, Timothy Peterson carrying the ball forward.
I think the Huskies, they're going to give it back to the Huskies. But, see, that's what I'm talking about. We got to keep our focus and keep playing this game. You start fumbling and turning over the football, you'll be right back in it. Good job by Branson Shepherd to get in there and fight for that football right there and get it back for us after the fumble. It does look like I don't know what they're doing.
I guess it changed the possession, so now it'll be the Huskies 1st and 10 from there.
So they're saying that Wes Caldwell actually possessed the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I guess, I guess he did. He took a couple of steps there with it, so we did get it back. So just a good job right there.
And because of the change of possession as a result of the fumbles, it is now a 1st and 10 for Ashe.
So we'll do it again, 1st and 10 for the Huskies. 3:15 to go in the first. Hudler looks to throw on 1st down. He's got pressure. He steps up. He's going to take off and get all he can. He's going to get about 6, maybe 7 yards on the scramble.
Yeah, sort of collapsed on him there a little. He had some time there, but of course he didn't have all day like he'd been having, and he done a good job. Didn't try to force anything, and made what could have been a negative play into a positive play.
Hudler looks to throw on 2nd down, and he's got pressure once again. He gets it to Poe across the middle, but there's a Warrior right there on that shallow crossing route.
Pass complete to number 1, Austin Poe.
Yeah, Wes Caldwell dropped coverage right there, and he really had nowhere to go with the football. Poe did come across on the shallow right. We might have picked up a yard right there, but good job not forcing anything, because he has been known to, force a few in there.
Just a few.
Good job.
So it's 3rd down. Last time the Huskies faced a 3rd down, they threw a touchdown strike to Cold Iron, and they're going to bring the pressure right up the middle, and he gets rid of it and incomplete. They brought a lot of pressure on that 3rd down.
They did, and we had a pretty good play call for it. Just, we got the ball out here to Reyna and just off his fingertips there. So we're going to go for it here, 4th and 5, but just didn't connect on that one.
Yeah, the way the Huskies defense is playing, why not? Hudler and Peterson in the backfield. Hudler takes a snap, looks to throw on 4th down. He's got pressure immediately. He's rolling, trying to get someone to move, and it is incomplete. They said he stepped on the line. That was close on that sideline. That was Reyna on the attempt.
Just a pretty good play. Luke told him to go up a little and give him some room. Caldwell, the last 2 plays, got in there, didn't have quite as much time to throw it. But, I guess the official was right on top of it, and he said front foot, because that back foot looked like it was in from here. But just a great effort right there. But give West Caldwell's defense some credit here. We got the ball in great field position right there, and they forced us to turn it over on downs.
So kind of a missed opportunity for the Huskies there with such great field position. See if this defense can stand strong once again. So far, pitching a shutout here in the first quarter. 1:55 to go. Huskies lead 21-0. West Caldwell on the 25-yard line. And Zach's in that backfield in a hurry, and they get it out to number 1 on a screen, and good job tackle there by number 21, Drake Elliott. He's had a pretty good night so far.
Yeah, in this first quarter come out here, just a great tackle, like we talked about. That right there is just a little play, we're trying to, they're trying to get it out here in the flats to their speed. They had us outnumbered a little bit, but we've done a good job getting off some blocks and making a great play right there.
If you would please report to the front gate and remain the hollow.
1:23 and counting. 2nd and 3 from the 32 for the Warriors. Huskies roll their coverage, and handoff is going to be close to a first down for the Warriors. Number 28, like Brown on the carry.
Yeah, just of course, the Warriors, 2 positive plays here in a row, pick up a first down. Looks like they might be finding their legs a little bit here, and there's a lot of time. This is just the first quarter. Of course, a great start, but they had to work right there for that first down. So let's just see if this defense can keep, playing well. But it does look like West Caldwell's got a little momentum here after holding the Huskies last time.
They're going to have to hurry the play clocks down to 7. And they hand it off on the jet sweep. The Huskies trying to stretch it out. They've got a few hands on him, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards on the carry.
You've got to give the Husky team some credit for hustle right there and keep coming to the football and getting there. But, Lord, we need to make that tackle in the backfield for a 5-yard loss right there. But still just a great effort by everybody running to the football and getting over there and making a play, because he picked up 4, which could have been, a 5-yard loss, but just a good job right there. I believe they'll let the clock run out.
Yeah, they don't have to snap it. The play clock is ahead of the game clock. Only 9 seconds left on the game clock. And they will let it run out. So at the end of the first, the Huskies lead 21-0. We'll be back to the second quarter of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Ashe County, North Carolina, and West Jefferson, North Carolina. Huskies lead 21-0 against West Caldwell Warriors as the Warriors have the ball and driving 2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line. They stay in the pistol look. 2 receivers at the top of the field, turn around, hand it off. He's got a huge hole, but the Huskies close it quick. Good job once again. That is LaCroix on the tackle.
Yeah, they're starting to have a little success with the running game, but we did do a good job. That looked like it was going to go for big yardage there. We're doing a great job flying to the football, and when we get there, we've got a purpose. So just got to keep that up. And but this Caldwell offense right now looks like they might be getting in a little bit of a rhythm.
It is 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. Take the snap, hand it off right up the middle once again, and the Huskies stop him just short, maybe. It's going to be close, depending on the spot.
He's going to have it. We're going to put it down.
Very close to the first down marker.
Will be short, so it'll be 4th down for the Warriors, and it looks like they're going to measure.
I don't think it looks that close up here for a measurement, but it's hard to tell up here too with the crown on the field and everything. So this will be big right here because this, like I say, this Caldwell defense or offense looks like they're getting into a little rhythm here, and this Husky team's got to stay fired up here. Like I said, you can't let up on a team like this.
No, you can't relax for the 20. It's still a lot of football left to play.
A whole lot of football left to play.
And it's short by a couple chain lengths. So a 4th down decision for the Warriors coaching staff.
I'm mean, if I'm over there on that coaching staff, it's not too hard of a decision. No disrespect here, but you're 0-3.
Down 21-0.
Down 21-0. Start of the second quarter.
You've been running it pretty good.
Been running it pretty good on this drive. I'm going for it, and he is too.
Fourth, and we'll say a foot for the Warriors. Huskies crowding the line of scrimmage.
Need to watch the football here. Need to watch the football, not jump off.
And they turn around and hand it off. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. Big stop with that Huskies defense.
Yeah, and that's Richardson, I think, in there. 63, Logan Richardson, just like he was shot out of a cannon right there, and made it for, a 3-4 yard loss in the backfield. So just another great job by this Husky defense. Let's see if this offense can, they got in good field position last time. Like I say, they just need to stay in a rhythm.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Warrior 45-yard line. Hudler in the gun and looks to throw, gets it out to Cold Iron on the screen. He's got it. There's one screen. He's up the sideline. First down, Huskies.
Yeah, and we got a flag down over here, maybe holding by the offensive line. And maybe not. I don't know. It looked like we were clapping a little. I don't know what's going to happen, but that was a nice little screenplay over there. Got a great block by Branson Shepard there to get him up the sidelines to pick up some more yardage. But hopefully it's not going to be brought back by a flag, but it does look like it's going to be. And that's what we talk about. They just do this too much. They've been in a rhythm all night. Right there, you got a nice play to start first down, and you get a penalty to get you behind the chains. Or what is it? Yep.
Is that an ineligible downfield?
Lineman must have got too far downfield right there. I don't know how a lineman could get downfield on a screenplay that quick, but that's what they called. So we're going to be 1st and 15.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 for the Huskies. Ball on the 50-yard line. Still got a 21-0 lead. And hand off to Peterson. Very patient run. Maybe 4 back on that play.
That's a pretty good run there, but we talked about it early. I don't know if that was a little as much patience as he went to maybe that dancing a little bit there, because he's really been hitting the hole hard tonight. I think he needs to stick with that approach myself.
2nd, and we'll call it 12 for the Huskies. Hudler takes the snap, fakes it to Peterson, and throws an interception. It is picked off at the 45-yard line, and there's not many people that Hudler's going to be about the only one that can make the tackle, and he's finally pushed out of bounds.
Just, and he's got to see that. They've dropped back in coverage now because, they've went to zone strictly. No more man because we was beating them to death with the post routes in the first quarter. And right there, just a bad decision. I mean, the corner or the linebacker drops right back into coverage where he's supposed to be. And I guess Luke thought he could dump it in between the linebacker and the corner, but just not a very good decision right there. And, so we got an interception. And like I say, the defense has played great all year. The offense at times has looked great and struggled, and right there's just another sign of struggling.
So they hand it off to number 28 once again. He's going to get 5, maybe 6 yards. That's Brown the carry. And, if I had to try to sum up the Huskies offense, I'd call it streaky. It's real streaky right now.
Yeah, so far, there's not, it's streaky, and maybe, I don't know, he wasn't getting a whole lot of time, but maybe he could let Branson clear in there a little bit, but just wasn't a good decision offensively. But now we just got to hope this Husky defense keeps playing and pick us up right here and hold us once again. That is why they call this a team sport.
So it's 2nd and 7 from the 9 for the Warriors.
That's how I do it too.
Looking to put their first points on the board tonight, and incomplete pass. Good job right there.
They did call an incomplete pass. It did look like his arm was coming forward, but I'd like to know if it was backwards or not. But good job again by this Husky defense right in there, getting in there. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. Just, it's 2 down territory for sure, but just another great job. Got to take your tip your hat to this Husky defense right now.
7 from the 9-yard line for the Warriors. And it's like we're probably going to get a timeout. Warriors, they will take a timeout. Big third down here. And the last couple times we've had third down, the Huskies have come up big.
Yeah, of course, down here last time, 4th and inches, and they come up real big. But, yeah, like you say, a big, huge third down play right here with 9:18 to go in the first half. Of course, the Huskies have got a good lead, but, started out like gangbusters. This defense has been lights out. Of course, pitching the shutout so far. But the offense started out real hot, and then here come the penalties and the interceptions again. So maybe we'll get a stop right here. And, of course, like we said, they're sort of streaky, and they can just get hot again.
Watauga and Wilkes Central are still scoreless right now.
I think that's all we're good enough to beat that team.
North Wilkes and North Stokes are still scoreless. Fort Bush leads Starmount 7-0. Allegheny's up 15-0 on South Stokes. And East Wilkes is up on Walkertown 7-6.
A little bit. Come on, D. Come on, D.
3rd and 7 from the 9 for the Warriors. And they throw it on a sweep, and the Huskies are right there.
Just another good job. Now, we need to get up easy there. Like we talked about, just a good job there by Hank McKenzie. We had that play strung out pretty good. I don't know if he would have got much. Well, he definitely didn't look like he was going to get much to the outside, so he was trying to cut it back up. But Hank McKenzie was right there. He slips down in interesting here, but not a bad play. The Warriors are going to come out here and try to get some points, so this is going to be big if we can get a stop right here. But they're going to line up for what? Field goal here from the 9-yard line.
Clutch fake.
It will be number 21, Freddie Gordola, once again to kick, and we got a whistle. And they're going to call another timeout.
And I'd say there maybe, pretty big play. Your defense has played well. You want to get a shutout. Maybe Hampton here might be icing the kicker a little bit. But also, he's probably going to talk to these guys about watching for a fake right here. So
I think Wes Caldwell called the timeout.
Oh, Wes Caldwell called the timeout. Well, maybe they're going to change their mind here. I don't know. I thought that Ashe had called the timeout. So, but anyway, I really don't know why West would have called it there unless he's just going to change his mind and bring his offense back out.
That or didn't have the right personnel. Looks like the kicker's coming back out. It is 21-0 with 8:25 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and then, 3 points here give you a lot of momentum. So, like you say, you might not have had the right personnel in this one to make sure everybody's on the same page if it is a fake or something, too. So.
And the snap, the kick is no good, and he may have iced his own kicker.
Yeah, and well, the snap was sort of looked like the up into the body of the holder a little bit, knocked the timing off there a little bit, but that thing never really had a chance. So let's tip our hats off once again to this Husky defense for just a great job there, holding them. They come with great field position. Now this offense has got to get going again.
I know they had some points put up against them with Watauga and Highbrighton, but we talked about those are good football teams. They've played great this year.
They really have, and they've been much maligned through the years, and like we said, we know the points the last 2 games have been high against them, but they have really played well, as crazy as that sounds.
This will be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Huskies.
Down in front.
And they hand it off to Peterson up the middle. He's got the referee to block him, and he's hit the hole hard. He may not be caught. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Timothy Peterson, Huskies.
That's one way to get the momentum back on your side. Hand it to Timothy Peterson. The offensive line opens up a huge hole, and let's take it to the house for 80 yards. That's a big play to get the momentum back on this Husky team.
Now Timothy's got to turn around, try to get some air in his lungs, and try to kick this extra point. This is really the first game. He had like 263 yards before a touchdown.
And while we got a minute here, of course, course, and like I said, well, it looks like we'll talk about it in a minute.
Peterson for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good, so that makes it 28-0. Huskies here with 8:08 to go in the second quarter. We'll take another look on that Timothy Peterson 80-yard touchdown run on our K&K stitching screen instant replay.
It's going to be pretty short Ashe County Ford drive summary here. It took them one play. Timothy Peterson on a nice 80-yard run, and Peterson also added the extra point. So that brings your score with 8:08 left until the half. Ashe County 28, West Caldwell 0.
So, Mark, let's tip our hats to that offensive line.
Yeah, and don't let me mess this up. Let's definitely tip our hat to that offensive line. Colby Baldwin. You got Colby Baldwin up there, and then you got
Peaches,
which is what is the kid's Jacob Pruitt's his real name for family.
Jacob Pruitt. Then you got Harmon,
and then you got Big Harmon up there. Tyler Harmon, Hunter Knight, and you also got of course we can't leave out Big Jesse Camp. Them guys have really done a well of a job here, and right there I don't know if I could have got the whole 80 yards, but I could have got 10 yards anyway.
Yeah, you could at least got through the hole. No, Huskies get ready to kick it off.
That'll probably fail now.
Peterson is getting a break. He's not going to have to do the kicking duties. The kickoff. Zach Baird kicking the ball off for the Huskies. That's a good kick by Zach.
Zach's kicked before. He used to kick a little bit in the youth league.
Man, he was close to breaking that one, Mark.
He sure was. We've done a pretty decent job covering, but we've had a couple of, opportunities where it looked like they were going to get open, but it was closed up pretty quick there by, I think that was number 40 that made the stop right there, closed it up pretty quick.
That was number 1, Devontae Davenport on the return for the Warriors.
Zach Weaver there done a good job getting down there and making the tackle.
So with just over 8 minutes to go, Huskies lead 28-0. See this defense come back out and stand tall once again. Pitching the shutout so far, played great.
Yeah, they've played really well, and West Caldwell, of course, the last drive, put a pretty decent drive together and just couldn't come away with the field goal.
And they hand it off to Brown at the middle. It's a keeper, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 7.
Yeah, it's a good job this Husky team. Sometimes when they get people on the bounds, don't make a very smart play. Good job there letting up, but that was also a very good fake by the quarterback right there. He read that good and jerked that ball out at the last minute in a nice 8-yard gain.
That's David Urbina on the carry for the Warriors. Second and 2 for the Warriors. Motion a man, takes another snap, and the Huskies are right there. They're just having all kinds of problems with that snap tonight.
That's the third time tonight, and really, unless he's just snapping it too hard or something, them have all been pretty good-looking snaps from way up here in the press box. So, but then again, they just couldn't handle the snap, and we were in there to take advantage of it.
He did look to be coming up limping that time. So that's going to make it 3rd and 8 now for the Warriors. Takes a snap, looks to throw, and is batted down at the line.
Great job by Noah Vanoy right there. Couldn't get in there because it was a quick out play, so he done the next best thing, got his hands up in the quarterback's eyes and tipped that ball away. Great job by Noah.
Bo deep to return the punt for the Huskies.
And nothing else. We'll have a little excitement on this kick right here, but if I'm over there, I'm kicking it to the corners. I'm not kicking it to Poe right here because he is, like I say, he can take it to the house anytime.
And the low kick, and Poe's probably going to field it. He's going to pick it up at the 40, get it up to the 45, stay on his feet. Man, he just makes me so nervous.
He does. I mean, that time it was like for him, he was waiting on him to get a little closer before he picked it up. But another good job, didn't let it roll, picked it up. Picked up, 15 yards right there, so 10 to 15 yards, so going to put us in good field position.
Maybe he was trying to get him to outkick the coverage there.
Maybe.
So Hudler will take over 1st and 10 from the 45. Last time the Huskies had the ball, Timothy Peterson took it on one carry to the house for 80 yards. And they'll fake it to Peterson once again. And he hits Coldiron across the middle for the first down and more. He's at the 40, up to the 35, probably about the 32-yard line. Good yards after contact there for Coldiron.
Yeah, and that's a good job there. Of course, like I said, they're playing that zone. They're giving us that stuff in the holes. And offensive line, very good job giving him time. Coldiron did a good job clearing. Hudler got him the ball where he could run with it, and Coldiron done a very nice job of picking up yards after the catch.
6:43 to go here in the second quarter. Huskies leading 28-0 in driving. Hudler fakes the handoff. He's going to scramble. And he gets it to, tries to get to Shepard. He had pressure from the backside.
Just noticing there when he come out, Branson, I think that's going to be a completion for a touchdown, because when Branson come out of his break, he sort of stumbled a little bit, slipped, I guess, on the wet grass and just didn't get it done. But Hudler was getting some pressure from the backside, and I was worried that he wasn't going to feel it, and maybe that's one of those, you take a sack fumble right there from you don't know and you're getting hit from behind.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Huskies, ball on the 32-yard line. And they fake the handoff to Peterson. They pick the blitz up, and he gets it out to Poe on the sideline. Probably pick up 7, maybe 8 yards on the play.
So we sort of differed here a little bit. We've come, with our running look, and we've thrown it these first 3 plays on this drive. We're going to bring up 3rd and short here. Be interesting to see. No, they're going to give them a first down on that play. So we did pick up the first down right there. So now
that's a pretty gracious spot from here.
It sure was.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Hudler checks the play from the sideline. Looks like he's going to change it.
Looks like he's got Poe over there.
He's got Poe one-on-one. And now he throws across the middle. He's got Coldiron. Just couldn't get it to him.
A bad throw right there. Looked like when Hudler got the snap, sort of running, when he's coming back, hit a thing there. Never really got a grip on the ball. He was open. Just a bad throw right there. But
I think he wanted to get the ball out to him so quick that he just never could get a good grip on it.
He never did get a really good grip on that one. So just couldn't connect right there. We had the play call, though. I mean, I think we would have scored right there.
So it's 2nd and 10 once again for the Huskies. Peterson to the left of Hudler. And they hand it off to Peterson up the middle, and he's not going to get a whole lot. He's still fighting.
Peterson on the carry, brought down by number 17.
Pick up he bulled his way for about 4 yards right there, so not bad, or maybe 3, but pretty good job right there. So going to bring up a big 3rd down again, I'll say. To me, it's 2-down territory, so we'll see what they come up with right here to still stand with the 2-back set.
Poe, the top receiver to the field side. Coldiron and Shepard to the boundary, and he's looking at Poe across the middle and high pass. He had Poe open.
Yeah, he's got to follow through, whatever. He's got to get that ball down right there, because that's just one you've got to connect on. Another errant pass there, plenty of time. Just one you miss.
Looks like Huskies are going to go with 4 wide receivers here on 4th and down, 4th and 7.
Yeah, he did. Didn't get off on that front foot to get it down.
Peterson to Hudler's left. Hudler's looking to throw. He's got lots of pressure. Gets it out on incomplete. Looked like he had Coldiron.
That one looked a little better than the other one, but I don't know. Got a little pressure there, but the one we just missed a couple of passes right there that we don't need to miss. So there again, we're on track, and we just missed a couple of plays we should have made.
So the defense will come out once again. 1st and 10 from the Warriors from the Husky 21-yard line. And they stay in the pistol look. Got him out on the jet sweep, and they finally get the handoff to Brown up the middle. And good job by the Huskies defense. He's going to get 4 or 5 yards on the play. Reyna in there on the tackle.
So right there, of course, Caldwell comes out, run the ball. Nice pickup on first down. So it's second going to be picked up 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. But this defense so far is pitching a shutout with 5 minutes left here in the first half.
Will be 2nd and 5 from the 26. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle once again. He's got a big hole. And in the last few plays, the secondaries had to make those tackles.
Yeah, they're working on us. Well, they had one drive like this earlier where that line sort of worked on us a little bit up there. That one there looked like the quarterback bobbled when he was handing it off just a little bit, and that might have hurt a little bit for the Husky defense. But, we can't have the secondary coming up and making that many tackles.
4:33 to go here in the first half. On the 34-yard line. Huskies show blitz, but get out of it. They've got the jet sweep trying to get to the outside, and Huskies string it out.
Just another very good job. Of course, Zach Bear got in there pretty early and sort of disrupted that play a little bit. And then, like I've said, and complimented them all night long. And this Husky defense is running to the football tonight. And when they get there, they got a purpose. So they're tackling real well so far. So you just really got to take your hats off to the defense right now.
Yeah, I guess technically.
We do have a flag on the play. Looks like it is something against West Caldwell, but I can't decide if the Huskies want to take the play, or I don't know what's going on here. Just a long conversation. It is holding, and then, the Huskies are not going to give them another player. I don't disagree with that. So, no gain, so we declined the penalty right there. So, good job.
2nd down for the Warriors. 4:03 to go here, and this seems like a pretty long second quarter. And they're going to look to throw on 2nd down. This guy duck, and he caught it.
Man, I tell you,
I don't know how we don't get to that one.
That was about as ugly a pass as I've seen in a long time, and it just hung up there, and we just didn't find the football fast enough. So I really thought when he first turned that loose that Christopherson would pretty much pick that off, but he didn't find it in time. So, hey, it's on paper, it's a nice 20-yard gain and a first down for West Caldwell.
Yeah, all passes look the same on paper. He kind of threw that one from his hip. Maybe 1st and 10 from the Husky 43. And they hand it off. And he's going to gain maybe 2.
Good job over here getting with the pursuit, but you got to give some credit there to Drake Elliott. He did not make the play, but he went in there and he took that lead blocker on and made him turn it inside. So that's just good team defense right there.
Brendan Andrews on the carry. Second and 10 with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And the handoff to Andrews once again. He's good job. That defensive line was right in there.
Yeah, just another, like you say, I mean, they're whatever West Caldwell's getting out here tonight on offense, they're earning every yard of it. We've said it before, defense is playing real good. 2:32 left.
That was Logan Richardson once again.
Logan's had a well of a game out there. Noah Vanoy, you can name a bunch of them that's really played well out there tonight.
3rd and 9 with 2:18 and counting. The Warriors trying to put some points on the board here before halftime. They will get the ball to start the second half. And the Warriors look to throw, and they're going to throw it to nobody.
He had a little bit of time there, and then finally it broke down. Zach got in there with some pressure, but he really just threw it out there to nobody, like you said. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Does look like Caldwell's going to punt the football here. So Poe's going to get another chance for a return. We're going to get the ball back here maybe with a chance to work on a little 2-minute offense here.
I mean, the Huskies' offense has had its opportunities in the second quarter. We just couldn't capitalize. We did in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Overthrown balls, drop balls, whatever. The opportunities are there. We're just not taking it. The interception, we're just not taking advantage of it.
Poe back deep to return. And it is a high punt. And it takes a Caldwell bounce. It's going to bounce out of bounds. At about the 20-yard line, we have another flag.
I think the Huskies are going to be offsides myself.
They're going to false start against West Caldwell.
Probably illegal formation. That is also the signal for illegal formation. They probably didn't have enough men on the line. They're going to decline it and take the football here with 1:48 left. And if my thinking is right, you're going to have a 3 timeouts here with 1:48 left. And, of course, we know this Husky offense is usually pretty aggressive in this situation. So I think they'll try to work on some 2-minute offense right here and put a drive together.
So while on the 20-yard line for the Huskies, 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Cutler with Peterson in the backfield. Turn around, hands it off to Peterson up the middle, and he's got a huge hole once again. Oh, nice move. And he may not be caught once again. He's going to get maybe run down from behind. He's pulling away. Timothy Peterson, touchdown Huskies. That was a nice move right at midfield.
Yeah, and it wasn't much. It's just a little cut to get away from him, and he just, there you go again. That's like the last time we took the ball on the 20-yard line. Peterson, nice hole. He cuts up in there. I noticed as soon as Luke handed him the ball, he must have seen the hole because Luke was already giving the touchdown signal before he got to the line of scrimmage, and Peterson just hit that thing and took it to the house once again. So I at least know on 2 carries he's got 160 yards. So.
Exactly. So with 1:34, he's going to come on and kick the PAT, and it is blocked. Hey, a lot of penetration. We'll take another look at that Timothy Peterson 80-yard touchdown run on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
So on another short Ashe County Ford drive summary, and it just took the Huskies one play there. They won 80 yards on a nice 80-yard touchdown run from Timothy Peterson. West Caldwell did block the extra point that time, so that does bring your score with 1:34 left in the first half. Ashe County 34, West Caldwell 0.
We'll take a look at some other area scores real quick. Forbush is up on Starmount 20-0. Allegheny is up on South Stokes 30-8. East Wilkes leads Walkertown by 1, 13-12. Cloudland's up on Avery 36-12. And Sullivan County leads Sullivan Central leads Johnson County 13-0. Peterson kicks the ball off. That was Zach Berry, kicked it to the corner, taking that to 25. And good job of that coverage team of the Huskies.
Very nice job. 19 got down there first. That's Keenan Weatherspoon, and also, of course, Zach Berry down in there to help him clean it up there. But a nice coverage on the kick right there by the Huskies.
With 1:28 to go here in the first half, the Warriors take over once again. and just can't really find any rhythm to their offense tonight.
And you're talking about West Caldwell there. Yeah, you got to give this Husky defense a lot of credit, but they do a lot of stuff. And like I said earlier, it just don't seem like they really got an identity on what they really want to do.
That is Brown once again on the carry. Just going to have enough for a West Caldwell first down.
36-yard line.
He's got it.
First and 10 from the 35 for the Warriors. Take the snap, and part of the team moved, part of the team didn't.
Yeah, just they are having a hard time with their snapping and so on and so forth. So it is going to back them up again here with 1:09 left in the first half.
False start penalty against West Caldwell. Moving back. First and 15.
So with just over a minute to go, Huskies lead 34-0. And they handed it off up the middle, and the Huskies defense probably stopped them for maybe no gain.
Yeah, they're just, and I mean, you know, hey, them kids, they want to shut out. So they're still out there playing hard, and they're doing a fantastic job.
35 seconds to go here in the first half. Handed off to Brown once again up the middle. He's trying to get the sideline, makes a nice cut. He's at the 50 and finally going to be tackled by LaCroix.
It's very nice hole, very nice run right there. Again, though, good job, Huskies not giving up on us. He had a really couple of nice moves right there, so you got to see his athleticism right there. So just a nice run and play by Caldwell right there.
And looks like West Caldwell's going to use their third and final timeout.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see right here. I'm sure they want to try to get some points on the board, but so far it does not look really
not real comfortable throwing the football.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, and they'll probably get a touchdown pass right here or whatever. But
we may have just jinxed it.
Yeah.
The old announcer's jinx.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting to see what they do. I think they'll run the football, but they may take a shot right here.
You know, they're out of timeout, so they run the football and we make the tackle in bounds. It's going to be tough for them to get many more plays off.
You're exactly right, but I don't believe I'd want to throw one out there in the flats or anywhere neither. They just, as a coach, you got a pretty tough situation right now.
Yeah, you know you get the ball to start the second half.
And you would love to have some points right here, but like I say, their passing game has not looked very comfortable doing it, and just it does not look real good.
21.3 to go here in the first half. Huskies lead 34-0. Warriors just crossed midfield on the Husky 49. And they do look to throw. They throw it out quick on a screen, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and right there, you know,
they had a blocker.
Yeah, pretty good, smart play. You know, something real quick that you can complete. And he just took his eyes off the ball trying to get up the field right there because they had us numbered good. They had 2-on-2, and it looked like they had some good blockers.
Now 16.6 to go. Second and 10. He's going to throw once again, and they're going to throw it to the corner, and it may be picked off.
It'll go to the offense if it's simultaneous possession right here.
And they're going to give it to West Caldwell. And you're right, if it's simultaneous possession, the ball always goes to the offense.
And both of them had it when they come down. I think that's a pretty good call right there. Simultaneous possession always goes to the offense, and maybe we spoke too soon. That was a nice route and a nice pass right there by this quarterback. So 6 seconds here, they got a chance.
Looks like they're going to clock it right here, and they did spike it.
Who called it?
So they got 3.3 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yep. So here, on the clock, of course, they'll set.
Got to be end zone or nothing here.
It's got to be end zone or nothing. So defensively, you're probably going to back your secondary up to the goal line here. No, we're going to come up a little bit, but we're back. You can't let nobody behind you right here is the key. So we are backing them up.
Takes the snap, looks to throw, and he's going to throw it up for grabs, and it is incomplete. And I thought he had it there for a second, Mark.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, I thought.
We got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be roughing the passer.
Well, if it's roughing the passer, then they're going to get another play here to end the half after just a spectacular play right there by Reyna, because it did look like it's going to be a touchdown pass, and Reyna come in there and knock that thing away right at the end, and just not a smart play by the Huskies right here defensively with the roughing the passer. And you know how this usually turns out for us.
Yeah, usually bad.
It's last couple of years, we can talk the Wilkes Central game,
the Avery game.
The Avery game a year ago, and this recently.
The Watauga game this year.
Just the Watauga game here. So, but we just need to, pick ourselves up here, try to make up for the mistake, but it will be one time down, so we just got to hold them here for one play here.
We've had so many bad right before halftime and then start the second half. We may need to start deferring the kick. So with untied down, he's going to throw it up for grabs, and incomplete, just not a good throw that time.
Just a good job. We did get a little pressure. He threw that off his back foot. We had him covered pretty good, too, so just a great job there to after the little bit of mistake, but you got to give this defense some credit. Hey, the offense was pretty daggone good, too, put up 34 points. Just a pretty good team effort in the first half.
Yep, so as we head to halftime, Huskies lead 34-0. We'll be back with the second half of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in West Jefferson, North Carolina at Ashe County High School tonight, where the Ashe County Huskies have welcomed the West Caldwell Warriors. And right now, the Huskies lead 34-0. I am Dusty Farmer. As long as me always is Mark Hudler. And Mark, I think you got some first half stats for us.
Yeah, just a little bit here, offensive stats. Of course, don't really keep up with the defense too much, which we should. But rushing the ball in the first half on 8 carries, the Huskies have 261 yards rushing. Of course, 199 of them by Mr. Peterson. And he's also rushed for 3 touchdowns in the first half. Also, passing-wise, Hudler's 6 for 13 for 144 yards with 2 touchdowns and also an interception. Receiving, first half, Poe's leading us in receiving 4 catches for 70 yards. Also caught a touchdown pass, and Corbin Coldiron also caught a touchdown pass. So, pretty good half, first half, and we got to come out and play a second half, though. I mean, it's 34-0, but you still don't want to see your team not come out and play in the second half. Of course, West Caldwell's going to get the ball first here, and we're fixing to kick it off, so we'll see what's going on.
We'll run down some quick scores real quick. At the half, Watauga leads Wilkes Central 14-7. Forbush is up on Starmount at the half, 20-6. Allegheny leads South Stokes 30-8. And Cloudland's up on Avery 36-12. Kickoff's taken it to 25, up to about the 30. It'll be tackled right around the 30-yard line. So the Warriors will take over at the 30. And we'll see if this defense can continue to play well as they have all night. Pitched the shutout so far.
Yeah, like we said, pitching the shutout so far, getting ready to start the second half here. Of course, West Caldwell is going to start with the football, and then we just want to see if this Husky defense is going to still keep coming out here and playing like they were, and I'm sure they are.
And handoff up the middle. Looks like it's to Brown once again. He might have got a yard. As Noah Vanoy and another Warrior over there exchanging words. And we have a flag. And I hope that's not against Ashe County, but the way he's looking, looks like he is.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. We can't come out and not be good and focused and make the silly plays. What did they call right there?
Unsportsmanlike.
And see, what's the use? We're probably just running our mouth right there, and just a silly play. We don't need to do that.
Yeah, we'd already walked back across the sideline, but I guess they still continue to run their mouth. And you had them stopped for no gain. Said it's going to be 2nd and 10.
But as an official, you gotta do that.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Warriors. And it looks like a busted play. And he's going to run out of bounds.
Yeah, that was definitely a busted play. I think he looked to hand it off, nobody there, and he just sort of run. And
the quarterback went one way, the
running back went the other, and I think he might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him a loss of 3 on the play.
Everybody else was this way for about
So it'll be 2nd and 13 as a handoff to Brown up the middle. And he might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Nick Brown, Gary, he's stopped by several Husky
So we'll bring up 3rd and 11 here, and this Husky team's got them back behind the chains. Just had the one little bad play here, but we're okay. Just need to keep playing and get this ball and see if this offense can go down and score.
3rd and 11 for the Huskies. And look to throw. He's got a man open, and the 2 Huskies fall down over each other. And LaCroix chases down from behind, but not until after they picked up the first down. That is number 7, Cameron Beaver, on the carry.
So nice play by Caldwell there. We talked about the passing game, and they looked pretty comfortable right there, rolling him out and getting into a receiver. And we had some people coming, and we sort of ran over ourselves right there. But good play by this Caldwell offense to pick up the first down.
Yeah, Mark, I'd agree. He looks much more comfortable rolling out and throwing it on the run.
He sure does, and is standing in the pocket. And one of the reasons it seems like when they drop him in the pocket, we do seem to get some pressure on him.
Be 1st and 10 from the Husky 40. They turn around and hand it off up the middle once again. He's met in the hole hard.
Who was that? Was that one of those? That was either Ryan Blevins or Gabe Bear right there. And I tell you, he filled that hole in a hurry.
Yeah, it looked to be number 27, Gabe Bear, just met him in the hole.
They're both sort of built the same and play the same, so sometimes it's hard when you can't see the number real good. Looks like Gabe's going to come on a blitz right here. He's faking it.
And they back out of the pressure. We get pressure up front, and he throws it off his back foot, incomplete.
That's Kilby's been in there a lot tonight. That's 76, I believe, again, putting a little pressure on there. So another big third down play here for the Husky defense. See if they can force a punt or at least a 4th down play right here. And Caldwell, of course, is going to look to see if they can keep this drive alive. Been a pretty good drive for them so far.
Yeah, good job by Tanner Kilby getting in the backfield. He's been there a lot tonight, as you alluded to. So it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 39. Looks to throw on 3rd down. He double clutches in. He's got pressure. He tries to get rid of it, and it will be called an incomplete pass.
Yeah, good job right there by Noah Vanoy beating the end there and got in there on the pressure and made the quarterback get rid of it and just dump it off. Great job. Going to be 4th down, and he has elected to punt right here.
It looks like they got a Warrior shaking up right here.
He's not the quarterback that started the season.
And Pope will be back standing on the 10-yard line for the Huskies. And we got a whistle.
It's going to be offsides on West Caldwell here. The tackle just fell out of his stance there a little bit, so it's going to back him up. Actually, you don't like penalties, but it's going to give you a little more room to punt here. And punting game's not been very good for West Caldwell tonight.
So Poe moves up to the 15-yard line. And he gets the punt off just in time. And it takes a Warrior roll to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, very good punt right there. And they punted away from Poe, which is very smart to do. He did get off a good punt right there, and he also got a good roll out of it. So we're going to see this Husky offense for the first time tonight in the second half here. Not starting with real good field position, but let's see if we can put a drive together and score.
Huskies will take over from the 14, 1st and 10, 9:50 to go here in the third quarter. Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw on first down, gets it out to Cold Iron, and he steps out of bounds. Maybe a pickup of 5.
Sort of like they started the game there, just give them a little pretty safe pass on a timing route, and we completed it and picked up 5 yards.
Second down for the Huskies. 2 receivers to the field side, 2 to the boundary side, and hand it off up the middle. And I don't think he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Just going to give him a yard.
Third down now coming up for Ashe.
Big third down here for the Huskies.
Yeah, absolutely. And right there, just Peterson sort of danced a little right there. Of course, we not knocking him any, but when he hits that thing hard, he goes pretty good. But yeah, this is a big 3rd and 4 right here. We need to pick this up.
Hudler looks to throw. He's got a man open. It is Christopherson, and he's fighting for that first down. Looks like he's going to have it.
Pass completed to Kyle Christopherson. He is eventually brought down by 16 Caldwell and Parker. But that is good enough for Ashe County. First down.
Nice little route and throw there by Hudler. Hudler's throwing the ball a little high tonight. Christopherson went up the ladder there a little bit and helped him, but good completion, kept the chains moving. You got the ball and you're keeping the clock moving.
This seems to be the spot of the field we'd like to hand it off to Peterson up the middle. We 1st and 10 from the 29. They get out to Poe on the screen. He's got blockers ahead of him. He's trying to get to the sideline. He's still on his feet. He's up to the 25, fighting for extra yards. Up to the 20, still on his feet at the 10, 5, all the way down to the 4. Good run by Austin Poe.
Yeah, great job by Austin right there. Just a little quick screen, get it to an athlete out in space. He got 2 great blocks to get the play started, and then just some great individual effort, making some people miss and going down that sideline. It's just a great play by Austin right there, and that's probably going to give it to Peterson right here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we've talked about it before, Mark. Poe don't have breakaway speed, but he's just a playmaker.
He's just a player. That's all you can say, and he likes it, so, he don't wear that number 1 for no reason.
Hand off to Peterson, and he spins through the hole, still on his feet. He's going to get down to about the 4.
Who was that? Yeah, it was screen pass off.
Timothy Peterson on the carry.
So it'll be 2nd and goal now for the Huskies.
He might have got a yard right there. And we also, of course, I noticed, I guess too much stuff. We had a little trouble with Hudler handing it to Peterson there, so we're lucky we didn't put that ball on the ground.
2nd goal for the Huskies. High snap. Hudler mishandles and has just fall on it, so it's going to be down at the 10. Here we go. We talked about it earlier. Seems to happen to us a lot. Maybe it's just because we pay more attention, but I just feel like it happens more to us.
Well, just right there, I mean, it was a little high, but you got to make a play right there. I mean, and just timing off, and good job by Hudler just to fall on it. And I thought he was going to try to pick it up, and we might have turned it over. So we pretty big drive right here. We want to pick up a score right here. So we're going to call a timeout and see if we can get it in the end zone.
I think so.
We'll see if we can get some updates on some other area scores.
Because everything else here,
Looks like it's still 14-7 at Wilkes Central and Wasaga. Wasaga leads 14-7 at the half. Forbush is up 20-6 in the third. Allegheny and South Stokes still at halftime, 30-8 Allegheny lead. Walkertown now leads East Wilkes 18-13. Cloudland is all over Avery right now, 44-18 in a game I thought, Avery had a chance to win. Sullivan Central is up on Johnson County, 13-0. And that'll do it for our area updates.
Yeah, that Watauga Wilkes Central score that's a good football team. Wilkes Central. That's not too surprising that it's that close. So good game sounds like there, and the East Wilkes Walkertown sounds like a good game.
So we'll have it here, 3rd and goal from the 10. Takes the handoff. He's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get down to maybe the 5-yard line. That's a play call we don't see very often.
No, and I think they're just trying to catch him off guard there because Luke don't run it much, but it did look like, we did score against Avery on the same play. It does look like a design play because they sort of trapped and pulled the guard there, but he might have picked up a yard or two, but big 4th down play right here.
Hudler looks to throw on 4th down. Got all kinds of time. He's got Peterson in the flats. Touchdown, Huskies. So Peterson has ran for 3 scores. Now he's caught one.
Nice opening drive of the second half here to get a touchdown. Give the line credit again. They had a lot of time. Give West Caldwell credit. They had everybody covered. So Luke went out to his safe route, which is the running back, and nobody had him. Great job right there.
So Peterson on for the PAT.
It's a running play.
And the PAT is good. So I may score 41-0. We'll take another look at that. Luke Hudler touchdown pass to Timothy Peterson on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Nice way to start the second half here for the Huskies in your Ashe County Ford drive summary was a nice 8-play drive. They won about 85 yards and it ended on 4th down with a 5-yard touchdown pass from Hudler to Peterson, and Peterson also added the extra point. That is your Ashe County Ford drive summary. So with your score with 6:25 left in the third quarter, your score is Ashe County 41. West Caldwell 0.
Wow, Mark, we're 1 point away from that continuous clock. That missed PAT would have made this a continuous running clock.
Yeah, just we did miss it there by a point, and we did miss one PAT, or like you said, we would have had it, but we're going to have to just come out here, and of course this defense I'm sure is wanting to pitch that shutout, and we just have to get the ball back and see if we can score one more time.
I don't remember the last time we pitched a shutout, do you?
I cannot remember the last time we pitched a shutout. I was going to say Avery, but they did have 7.
Yeah. And a good kickoff down to the 10-yard line. And it's up to the 20, all the way to the 30, and he was close to breaking it. They're so close every time in breaking those.
Yeah, it looks like they got seams, and we're doing a pretty good job of closing them down, I guess, because like you said, it does look like seem like on every time they come up through there, it looks like they got a little seam, and we're just doing a good job getting off blocks and closing it down, and we have tackled really well tonight. The special teams and defense has really played well.
Ryan Blevins comes limping off a little bit there. Looks like it might be a cramp. It's a pretty humid night here in West Jefferson.
It's really humid. Of course, they're calling, well, it was calling for some rain, but I'm glad they missed that. It is a beautiful night here in West Jefferson.
And they tried the jet sweep, and the Huskies are all over it. Drake Elliott right there. LaCroix right there.
Yeah, just Drake Elliott's played a well of a game out here tonight, and I mean, I've said it before. Of course, I don't know that I've ever seen LaCroix play a bad game. He just does what he can do.
He's just steady as they come.
He's as steady as they come, and right there, him and Elliott strung that play out beautifully, and they both converged on the tackle. Just a very good job right there.
It'll be 2nd and 11 now for the Warriors. Ball on the 32-yard line.
They were on 33, now they're on 32.
And handoff is up the middle. And there's the Noah Vanoy once again.
Yeah, just a good job right there. Noah done a good job holding the outside edge, playing off his block, getting him turned in, and he played off his block, made the tackle. Good job right there by Vanoy.
Also, number 40, Zach Weaver in on that tackle. This brings up 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors. 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And it looks like he's going to look to throw on 3rd down. And no, Vanoy come off the corner and just brought everything.
I tell you, he come unblocked right there, and he about got there, but he definitely affected the pass. He hit him right as he threw it. Another good play by Vanoy right there. And that's, of course, they're going to punt in this situation for sure. So this defense is just playing lights out.
.443 to go here in the third. Wes Caldwell looks to punt. Poe back deep once again. They've kicked it away from him the last couple times. And this one kicked away from him. Look at him bounce to him. He's going to pick it up. And he's at the 30, up to the 35, 40. Makes a spin. And he's at the 50. And then runs through a guy at the 40-yard line.
There you go. I mean, we said it again. Just a daggone athlete making a play, getting us in great field position again. We've done a well of a job with the special teams. And like he said, there at the end, he knew he couldn't get down the sidelines anymore. So he just finished his run and picked up a few more yards right there.
Yeah, he finished strong. He ran right through a guy. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the West Caldwell 40-yard line. Huskies got great field position once again. And they look to throw, get it out to Poe on the screen. And he tries to break free, and he won't be caught this time. It will be a Husky touchdown. One play, the number 1, Austin Poe. See Peterson come on for the PAT as the Huskies are having their way with West Caldwell tonight. 47-0 here with 4:16 to go in the third.
Especially in the first half, it was like 4 plays or less. Either they were going to turn it over, they were going to score touchdowns, but they weren't going to lose the ball past 4 plays. And
the kick is up and it's no good. We'll take another look at that screen pass from Hudler to Austin Poe on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
And your Ashe County Ford drive summary on that here tonight, and there's another one-play drive here. Nice little screen pass out here to Poe. Hudler hooks up with Poe for a 40-yard touchdown pass. Timothy Peterson misses the extra point. That is your Ashe County Ford drive summary. With 4:16 left in the third quarter, that brings your score Ashe County 47, West Caldwell 0.
Do not be on the lookout for this.
We have an update on the Watauga score. Watauga now leads Wilkes Central 29-14 in the third quarter.
There's more.
Forbush still leads 20-6. Allegany's up 36-8 over South Stokes. Walkertown still up 18-13 over East Wilkes. Flatland's opened it up once again on Avery. It's now 52-18 in Avery County. And it's a squib kick taken at the 20-yard line. And Drake Elliott right there with Keenan Weatherspoon.
We've changed up our kicks a little here tonight, but another good coverage job right there. Maybe, with them seeming like they're getting ready to break them, we're wanting to squib kick right there and done a great job covering it.
So let's see if this Huskies defense can stay perfect on the night, leading 47-0. We are now in the continuous clock, so the clock will continue to roll. Been a long time since we've been on that side of the continuous clock.
We've been on the other side of it a couple of times. I guess we did get in the Avery game late in the games. Definitely not this early in the game if we've been in the continuous clock for a while.
I think the last time we got this early in the game was against Allegheny last year, the year before.
Yeah, maybe so. So far, good showing here. We just need to finish strong, though.
And good job once again right there. It's hard to see who made that tackle.
And one thing I don't like seeing out here, we're getting a little chippy. I don't know. West Caldwell is really getting a little chippy here, so we need to be careful and keep our heads and keep our mouth closed and just finish out this game, because we don't need to get in any kind of situation where we get disqualified for the next game or anything like that. So we just need to keep our head and play.
Yeah, next game we'll be off next week, but then the following week we are at Allegheny for opening of conference play. 2nd and 7 for the Warriors, and if they're at the screen pass and it is incomplete, hit the ground.
Yeah, they've had some success with that tonight a little bit, and of course they tried again a little short, so it's incomplete. And I was looking up here, but yeah, the clock is going to continue to run here.
Hey, listen.
See Noah Vanoy coming off, getting a much-deserved break. Noah's played great tonight.
Noah's played a very good game tonight. That whole defensive unit's played good, but yes, Vanoy has definitely stepped up and played a great game tonight.
So, in the first game.
3rd and 7 from the 30 for the Warriors.
So I'm thinking
and looks like a stretch play once again, and it's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he's going to get it. Just kept them feet moving.
He sure did. Nice hard running there by West Caldwell running back there. Just a little stretch play again. They blocked it pretty good, and we were there, but he just a nice hard run there to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. 1:20 to go here in the third. Huskies still lead 47-0. Handoff is to Brown once again, and he's up in the secondary. 7 yards. Drake Elliott and Reyna in on the tackle.
Yeah, give this West Caldwell team some credit. They're not backing down or giving up. They're playing hard on this drive right here, and picked up a nice 7-8 yards right there.
37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This will most likely be the last play of the third quarter. 2nd and 4 from the 41. They motion the man and hand it off to Brown up the middle, and he's going to be close to a first down. Number 28, Hank McKenzie on the tackle.
Yeah, good job by McKenzie there. They did get close to the first down right here. But like you said, that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So good job here. Going to bring up 3rd and 1 when we return for the fourth quarter.
So at the end of 3, the Huskies lead 47-0. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week right after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson. wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Huskies lead West Caldwell 47-0. West Caldwell Warriors do have a 3rd and 1 from the 50. Turn around and hand it off to number 28. He's going to have the first down and more down the sideline. He's got blockers in front of him, and we finally catch him from behind.
Yeah, he thought he was going to go there. He got tripped up right at the...
We got a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we do have a flag on the play, so we'll see what happens here.
Dennis Peters, fourth quarter, press box once again. Thank you to our sponsors.
Looks like it's going to be against West Caldwell. They are walking backwards.
That little stretch play there now.
Looks like a holding against West Caldwell. So that negates the first down.
You cannot draw your number.
So we'll make it 3rd and 10, maybe 11 now for, 3rd and 11 for the Warriors. It's a heartbreaker if you're a Warriors fan. This is the first bright spot they've had tonight.
Yeah, it was a real good play right there, bright spot like you say, and then got nullified by a holding penalty.
They turn around and hand it off to Brown once again. And he's met. And then he squirts down the backside. And we got one Husky that can catch him. That's Rainen. And now Drake Elliott finally brings him down.
Yeah, just really at the point of attack, a little sloppy tackling there. Give the kid some credit, though. Good hard run. Excuse me. Also, good hustle by Drake Elliott and that Husky defense to get down there and not let him score. Of course, they're wanting a shutout. You can tell they're still playing hard, but a good run by West Caldwell. They put together a pretty nice drive right here.
See number 20, Isaac Miller, coming off the field for the Huskies as Noah Vanoy checks back in. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10. And a busted play, and the Huskies are right there. And that's kind of been the night the West Caldwell's had.
Sure has. Zach Bear in there. Of course, we've seen it 2 or 3 times tonight. Turned the hand at the running back. Running back went the other way. And Zach Bear got in there and finished it up for about a 5-yard loss right there. So, like I say, this Husky defense is wanting a shutout.
Please support the press box. That is 9-7-1-3-4.
So bring up 2nd and goal from the 15 for the Warriors.
Bring it up here to the press box to collect for winning. 9-7-1-3-4-9-3.
8:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's a bad snap, and he's just going to toss it up. He's got a man. And incomplete, and they're going to hit flags. That's probably a good call.
That is a good call. You've got to turn and look back for the football. You can't just put your hands up and not look back for the football. So he stumbled there a little bit and tried to catch up and realized, but you know what? That's the next best thing. I mean, they don't score, so maybe, of course, they're going to get an automatic first down right here. So maybe you got 4 more more plays to try to keep them out, but that's a good call by the official. This has been a pretty good crew tonight.
Yeah, we talked about before the game, and we haven't had the most consistent of officials this year. But this group tonight's been, I think, spot on.
I think they've done a good job, and of course, some people do know I've done this officiated for about 15 years, and the thing with the last couple of crews you've had, they just looked real sloppy. I hate to put
lost at times.
Yeah, because I know they put a lot of work in. They do a lot of clinics that people don't realize the time and effort that they put in to come out here so we can play these games. But this crew out here tonight has looked real good with their mechanics and stuff and sharp, and they've done a well of a job.
Second and 8. They have a timeout, Ashe County, I think. Watauga leads Wilkes Central 29-14. Fort Bush is still leading Starmount 20-6. Allegheny still up on South Stokes 36-8. Walkertown's up on East Wilkes 18-13. Cloudland is up 60-24 in the third over Avery County. So with 8 minutes and counting, second and 8. And handoff is number 28. He's trying to get the edge. And I guess that pass interference is no longer an automatic first.
Yeah, you're right. It was a rule change a couple of years ago.
So just get half the distance.
Get half the distance, and that's a pretty good job stringing that out right there. Of course, we've done a well of a job of keeping them from getting to the outside tonight. So we're going. We got 2 more plays here to try to keep them out. So see if they can pitch a shutout here. They're really working hard for it.
And it is now be 3rd and goal from the 5. Caldwell stays in the pistol. Turn around, hands it off in that stretch play. He's got a hole, and they met him at the goal line.
Wow, was that? I think that was Ryan Blevins that hit him in the hole. We almost had him in the backfield. Zach Bear did again, but I thought he was going to get in there, and I mean, he laid the wood right there. I was pretty much getting ready to. I thought that was a touchdown, but
I did too.
I couldn't see the number, and I apologize, but whichever one of them.
I think it was 27, which would be Gabe Bear.
Okay, Gabe Bear, if that's who it was, he really closed that hole quick, and I mean, when he hit him, he went backwards. He didn't go forwards.
It's a big 4th and goal here for the Huskies, trying to get this ball game scoreless for West Caldwell. And hand off to 28, and the Huskies are right there, tackling the backfield.
Keenan Weatherspoon again on playing the edge out there. And I'm going to tell you, they wanted a shutout. Of course, this Husky offense needs to come out here and kill the clock right here. But this Husky defense wanted a shutout tonight. Just a great job right there.
And Mark, to look good for the future, we just mentioned back-to-back sophomores right there.
Oh, yeah, back-to-back sophomores. Future's bright. Of course, we're banking this year on 17 seniors. And of course, but them sophomores have been a big help to the upperclassmen. And it's just been a total team effort here tonight.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Huskies, and he turned around and hands it off to Dylan Hutchinson right up the middle. And Hutch up the middle for 5 or 6 yards.
Dylan Hutchinson
that carry for Ashe County. He's good for a game of 6 on the play. He's 2nd and 4 now.
He's 2nd and 5 now for the Huskies as this clock rolls to 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
And I think we're, a good job with Dylan there, seeing him run the football hard. He's a tough guy to bring down.
Yeah, he's got it again. And he's getting close to the Husky first down.
Dylan Hutchins with another carry.
Dylan did pick up the first down, and I think, I hope Mr. Dillon's in pretty good shape right here, because I think you're pretty much going to see this play for the next 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
Hutch, he's a machine.
Yeah, Hutch will be all right. He might need a little rest here afterwards, but just a great kid and a dang good running back. So.
I think Luke's just going to let this play clock run down as much as he can. And hand off to Hutch once again. He's fighting for extra yards. Going to pick up 5, maybe 6 on the play.
Again, like we said, just turn around and like you're saying, Luke's letting the play clock run down. I personally thought he snapped it a little quick
early,
right there with 12 seconds left on it. One thing tonight, the snaps have been somewhat high at times, but Luke's doing a good job bringing them down, set for the one. And we just don't need a mistake right here and just keep handing it off. And let's, look forward to a week off in conference play.
Once again up the middle, he's going to have the first down, keep the chains and the clock rolling. And Mark, it's been nice to get through the non-conference play when we didn't have an injury this year.
Yeah, we're I'm sure we got some kids banged up a little, but that's typical of football. But and let's knock on wood, we do have 3 minutes left here, but we've not had any real serious injuries yet. Just people banged up and stuff. But as I said earlier in the year, I was going to feel real good if we were going into our open week with a 2-2 record, and it looks like we're going to get there.
Yeah. And hand off to Hutch once again.
That'll be on Sports Center, won't it?
Team loses 47-point lead at 2 minutes with a real clock.
2:42 to go. As Huskies try to close this one out.
The 80s, that's 10 years before I was born.
2:27 and counting here in the fourth quarter.
And I expect another handoff here. Of course, we're running some different formations out here with our offense, but it wouldn't be right to throw it right here, and I don't think we'll do that. So, but we're going to let the play clock run down again here. And, again, I want a good team effort. The offense played well, still done a few sloppy things. Defense was absolutely lights out.
Yeah, there ain't been a lot we can say that. With 2 minutes to go here, Mark will, as Hutch takes the carry once again, and Hutch has got blockers. He's at the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Hutch all the way up to almost. Now Hutch might need a break.
We may have to call for LaCroix right here, because that's a nice run by Dylan Hutchin right there. That line's opening up some holes for him, and he's hitting that thing. And, of course, he's run the ball before, but he's always been that way. He's a north-south guy. He ain't going to give you nothing.
LaCroix is coming in.
Yeah, I'd say, is he coming in for Dylan? Or looks like we're going to take a knee, though. We got too many on the field. Let's get somebody off.
And we'll talk about, Mark, with a minute 17 to go here, our Dr. Pepper player of the game. And we talked about he was our player to watch. Luke Hudler, he did have the one interception, I know, which you did not like, but I think he threw the ball better tonight. He made better decisions, got up the field when he had to. So Luke Hudler, our player of the game tonight.
Yeah, and we could have given it to the defense, a number of Noah Vanoy, a number of people. Peterson again. Luke did have a pretty good game out here tonight, and he did throw the one interception, but he did have 4 touchdown passes, and if my numbers are right, they're by far not official. He was also 14 for 18, so that's just 4 incomplete passes on the night, so that's a pretty daggone good night.
Yeah, he had probably close to 300 yards on just 18 passes. So.
Yeah, because I do know, and I don't know the yardage, but at the half he had 144, so I'd say he probably had a little over 200, but just a good overall team effort. Just absolutely kicked it.
Yeah, the Huskies will be off next week, so there won't be any Sky Zone next week. But in 2 weeks, we'll be at Allegheny as the Huskies open up conference play on the road at Allegheny. Allegheny's winning tonight. I expect it to be a hard-fought Allegheny team.
You ain't going to go to Allegheny County and get nothing easy. Them boys will play you hard and rough, and we'll get a week off here and rest, and I'm sure they'll start going ahead and worrying about Allegheny. But just a great job here tonight. Of course, 2-0 at home, so that's good, too.
So, our final score here from Ashe County High School, Huskies 40.